Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa, and today we're going to be updating my Project Level Up Project Pan. I've tried making this introduction like 8 times now, and I don't know what it is. I just can't speak, but we're going to get through this together, okay? So, first of all, I am back for another video, which is really exciting because I'm glad I'm back into filming. 2. This project was started by Sophie Alexandra here on YouTube, where you choose a palette and you have to use every eyeshadow in that palette a certain number of times and hit that number of pans. We just started, so we are on level 1. So I had to use every eyeshadow one time and hit one pan, which I have done. So we will be rolling in level 2 today. So the palette that I'm talking about is the ColourPop Coastal Coral, which is actually the ColourPop Orange You Glad, but I've repackaged it into Coastal Coral. So without further ado, this is what she looks like. So the pan that I hit is here in Keep Swimming. I did hit it in 2 uses, which is why I'm actually using, I'm filming this video only about a week and a half, ish from when I filmed the introduction. And I reached all my goals, so I figured I might as well get a head start on level 2. So, like I said, I've used every eyeshadow in this palette at least one time. The most uses going to the keys up here. I think I'm currently at 5 uses. However, I'm hoping to film another video that will be posted between the introduction and this update, but I haven't filmed that yet, and it will be using this palette, so there will be more uses on it. But for now, this palette is done. It will be rolling out, and we will be moving on to level 2. However, before we move on to level 2, there is something I forgot to mention last time, and that's my pan percentage. So, like I said in the introduction video, I have packed up a bunch of my makeup because I am in the process of moving. So, I have condensed my palette collection to about 15 or 16 palettes that total 142 eyeshadows. So, I currently have 142 eyeshadows in my eyeshadow collection. And of those 142, I now have 12 pans. So that gives me a pan percentage of 8.45%. So it is very possible that we hit 10% before the end of this year, which would be really exciting. And I think that's all of those updates. So in order to get to 10%, let's roll in our level 2 palette, okay? So I have my jar. I have all of the palettes I have currently in here, except for Coastal Coral, and we are going to roll in our level 2. Now, keep in mind that yes, the goal is to hit pan. However, I don't want to be stagnant and stuck on a palette because some of these are going to be hard to hit pan in. So there is a 20 use cap on the shadows as well. So 20 uses or pan, and that's the goal. And this little paper will be our level 2 palette. I'm really struggling with words. So our level 2 palette is here we are. It is the ColourPop Main Squeeze palette. So we are going with another monochromatic palette, and that is right here. So ColourPop Main Squeeze, it is another 9-pan palette that I have a decent amount of a decent amount of use on right now. There are 2 pans, and okay, well, you can tell the shades have been used, but the rest of them don't really have dips. So, fantastic. So, this will be my level 2 palette. So, I have to use everything twice and hit 2 pans. And this actually will also work for that other video that I was talking about before. So, that's kind of exciting because then I can get some of those uses. It's like a 2-for-1, okay? So, Project Level Up Level 2. I will see you in a couple of weeks when I've reached those goals. And that is everything for today. I'm going to let you go before I keep rambling on. So thank you so much for sticking with me for this quick video. If you're interested in seeing how I do and you'd like to see this and the other videos on my channel, please consider subscribing. And until next time, I hope you have a great day, night, or whatever time of day it is. I just finished a bunch of schoolwork. My brain is fried. If you are in school, I commend you. Good luck. If you have a job, good luck. Just have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Bye.